LAM, Loyalty Amongst Millionaires.
Okay.
Certified Raw presents, LAM presents Band of Reese.
Round of applause for that. Hey, you know what? That was just a Macarena too, bro.
Hey, Macarena.
Hey, I like that. That's dope.
Man, people don't get it. One more time.
And I remember that.
Hey, Macarena.
All right, there we go. Feeling much better.
Yeah. It's a nice, nice bring it together moment.
It's a nice Memorial Day weekend, bruh.
So, Mike, I got a question on you this one right here. All right. So, actually, not even really. Well, question and comment. Comment one. I appreciate you because you know me, like me personally, I'm tired of hip hop currently and what is out there. You know what I'm saying? When you got some of these artists that are out there when you basically can't understand what they're saying half the time. So thank you for being clearly spoken. I appreciate that.
Hey,
I do.
Hey,
like
I'm just being
comes
100.
From the heart.
Exactly.
For me, it's so hard these days because it's like there's times where I'll be listening to other stuff and it's like all the same shit. So it brought me back a little bit, back to like when back like I want to say 90s, 2000s when there was those moments of hip hop where you had Outkast, but then you had Eminem, you had DMX, and you had that rawness, and then the fact that you was like fuck the pills, smoke the pot, basically.
Yeah,
I really like that because these kids that are out there now, that's all they about.
Exactly, like walking zombies.
Yeah,
brother. Like,
exactly, and you know
that's synthetic marijuana.
It's bad, like, and it's nice to hear people like that trying to come and turn it back. And bring it back to what it was versus the pill popping is what's cool. And let's be real, no, like that's stupid.
Honest to God, I lost a few partners from pills, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I lost a few of them, and they were solid.
Yeah, no,
you know
I
mean?
had a couple of good friends myself that like I saw just destroyed because they just get stuck on pills. And it's like at least weed will
comes from the earth,
chill you out.
The only thing you get stuck on weed is the couch.
Exactly, and you gonna wake up and kill the fridge.
Exactly, you ain't gonna
from
go
that
eat somebody's
PlayStation 4
face.
Xbox.
What?
And be zoned out.
Right, like yo, this is the best game of the year.
Stimulating the economy, keeping the stores,
so
fast food
I like
joints
that.
running.
And I gotta ask the obvious question though: who are some of your influences when you do what you do?
Who do you tap into mentally when you know?
I tap into me. I mean, I can't say that, I'm not heavily influenced, by the down south,
Yeah, okay.
That's where I'm from. I'm from Greenwood, Mississippi. You know what I mean? Came from the mud, so I have no choice but to, idolize some Pimp C. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of David Banner, Crooked Letter, you know what I mean? And some of those good names, but I'm a big Pac fan.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm a big Pac fan. Die hard.
Yeah.
So I took some of the methods that he spoke about. You know what I mean? Like keeping it real at all times. So that when I write my music, I got to keep it real at all times.
As long as you're genuine, they can't tell you nothing.
Exactly. And if I'm happy with it, okay. You ain't got to be happy with it. I'm going to keep stepping how I'm stepping. You know what I mean? You can't beat that. A lot of people can play solid, but everybody ain't solid.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff is produced, like not like as in musically produced, but like productly produced, and it's bad. It's a machine.
Yeah,
like they're just turning it out. Like, all right, like, well, this is what's cool. Okay, cool. We're gonna do that. We go.
And mumble our way through it, make some noise.
Like,
hey, it's a song now.
Yeah.
Like there was like moments where you sit there and like, yo, seriously, like you gonna say anything else? Like you're stuck on the hook the whole song. Like
exactly.
and it's sad. Like,
but you know what though? They all playing follow the leader.
Yeah, it's commercial.
That's what they're doing.
I can't hate that they are getting their money. Yes, of course they are. Making money off of it. They're using the system, but I mean, damn, like to sell out like that almost.
Yeah, it's all corporate dollars, man. Corporations want that.
They want to dumb us down, basically.
They want people to spend money and do, pop them pills. So that's what they
Instead
do.
of like listening to like the words and the stories behind the words, when people talking their music, it is really sad where our industry is sitting at right now.
But it's changing. That's the whole purpose to.
That's why we got people like you.
Why they got all the online thing going on now. Now you don't need to have that corporation behind you now. Now
everything independent.
Exactly.
You know what? When you go independent, they look at the the money side of it.
Yep.
You know, they don't look at the business aspect. You know, the labels can do a lot of things that you can't do, you know, independent. So, you know, a lot of people look for that business side because they want that longevity in the game. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? But when you do it independent, you don't know which route to take. You just basically just winging it, basically.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're independent, like me, you know, because you got to come from the mud. You got to come from the mud and get it out the mud. Anytime you do anything independent, by yourself, feet first, head first, all that. So if you do that, hey, trust me, wherever you want to be, you're going to be there in no time. So keep grinding.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and it's obviously been proven a few times already, you know, by different artists and different genres. I mean, Chance obviously was a good example.
Yep.
That man did, you know, legit everything. And as much as I hate, like, 'cause it's not my cup of tea, but I got to give the man respect. I call him the Ginger Ninja. Mr. Ed Sheeran, he's all over the radio and shit. Like, it's not my cup of tea, but damn it, I gotta respect him.
Yeah, he's got his brand.
Because it's him. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Like, I like legit like read some stuff about him and I was like, damn, like that's all on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got people to help him out and everything, and he got to stay with. He got a little lucky in situations, but overall, like, that's him.
I mean, you can't really knock nobody that
Exactly.
got their own.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You trying to get to where that person is. You can't knock them. You can only be like, all right,
Learn from what they're doing.
bet. If he can do it, put in his work.
Exactly. And that's why I said, like, I mean, the guy, like I said, I'm not going to sit there be bumping some Ed Sheeran. It ain't happening. But
Hey.
damn it, I'll be like, respect, bro. Because, I mean, and he's just funny looking.
Yeah.
Like real shit. If you,
Like,
like,
Little Dicky? Like Little Dicky?
Yeah.
Yo, Lil Dick.
that's
bro.
my dog. I love Lil
Hey,
Dicky.
he's a great artist.
Yeah.
What?
That man is hilarious. But, like, they do it themselves. Like, he blew up off the internet. Lil Dicky blew up off the internet.
Yeah.
And because his first initial video before the Chris Brown, for all that shit, before working with Snoop, it was just a funny-ass song about him basically with a chick, and she bumps into her ex, and her ex is, like, 10 times better than you.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like, oh, shit.
Yo.
So he goes through all those thoughts, and it's just the funniest way how he
Because
explained
that
it.
shit actually happened.
Exactly.
You know what? I like that pillow talking track, though.
Yes.
Because you lay up in the bed with a random chick,
Yes.
and you just pillow talking and shit. Like, is that what's really going on right now?
The shit he says though is amazingly hilarious. I respect him so much for just being a funny guy, but also having legit talent.
Yeah.
Like if you've seen the man freestyle,
What? Sway in the morning?
yes,
Beast.
that shit killed me.
Yo, I'm like, okay, I heard it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, all right, so 56% of these rappers are actually gone right now.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you a beast. Lyrical.
Yeah, and like he has a lot of different styles too, which I respect that as well. Like, and he flips it so quickly and keeps
Exactly.
it rolling. Like and he doesn't get enough credit, and it's sad. You know,
That's how it goes, man. When you're talking,
know.
about, when you got knowledge, man, they're
Oh yeah,
not gonna do it. They ain't gonna put that out.
Nah,
Oh,
they don't. They don't want that. I mean, because when you put out a song called "Save That Money," and like you break it down, like he legit goes in talking about trials, like on online shit.
What?
Like, yo, it's the most hilarious shit I've heard in a while. So
I agree.
if y'all haven't heard him before, you know, y'all listeners, check out Lil Dicky. He's pretty hilarious. Do yourself. a favor.
You got the features on the project?
Actually, I do. I got a few features. I got Sid Dale, out of Mississippi.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got him on 2 tracks. Yeah, 2
Nice.
tracks. I got my cousin on one, and he can play.
Got to keep it in the family, man.
Yo, when I tell you,
Yeah.
snapping, oh my gosh, Rock Boy, man. Hey, y'all look him up, man.
Yeah.
400 Rock Boy, man. Hey, I'm telling you, you won't be
Is
disappointed.
it gonna be all produced by the same producer? Or you got multiple?
I got different ones.
Okay.
You know, I got different ones. I got who else? I got Street Empire. I got MB8, something like that. Oh, MB13. I got a few of them.
Okay.
Hey, them boys doing their thing. And I got some from Certified Raw too. Don't think he out the
yeah.
equation.
Of course, he's like,
You know, don't think he
we
out
on
the
this.
equation now. Come on now.
You got the artists you want to work with out here?
Yeah, everybody.
Anybody in particular?
Anybody stand out to you? Like you were
Yeah.
listening to him, like, damn, I need to work with this dude
Mike
or
twice.
this chick. 'cause there's some
Mike
nice chicks
twice
out
in
there.
one site.
Shout out
There
to
you
Mike
go.
Twice.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool it with Fresh.
Hey, but look though, Fresh got to be on stage though with the clown.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? He got
That's
to.
my guy. He's
Hey,
like
what?
one of my favorites out here.
Yo,
He
that
came
boy.
out quick too.
Yeah,
You seen that battle he had with
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
Bro, I thought
Alright.
that was about to get physical. They were like in each other's personal. I can't have somebody in my bubble like that.
But look though, the thing Fresh was like, nah, don't even trip. He cool. He
Yeah.
cool. And ate that boy alive.
Yeah, he did.
Ate
he
that
did.
boy like a 10-piece from churches, man.
Yeah, man, it was a good one.
That
And
boy.
I like the setting too. Where was that? In a barbershop? I
Yeah,
can't
it
even
was.
tell where it was.
Wasn't it?
Man, that thing was packed. I loved it. I saw J Rock's live stream on it. And it was
Yo.
good. I saw H's stream after. It was a real good battle.
Yeah, bro. And the people that came out to support, bro,
Yeah.
it was like,
Heavy.
yo, I didn't realize all these people like battle rap like that.
Yeah, well,
You know what I'm saying? So-
yeah, they got ETD out here, which is a real good league.
Yeah.
Shout out to Annex. His is going. Matter of fact, I think they got an event coming up within a month or two. I don't want to say exactly when. I don't know off the top of my head.
You know what though? I ain't gonna lie. I got two brothers that battle rap.
Okay.
And, you know, Jay Benz and Craig Lamar. Craig Lamar,
I've heard it. Isn't he like out?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, show that boy his opponent in his own. It's a rap. Jay Benz, that boy come up out that water on you, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I like what they're doing with it now. They went
Oh,
from
yeah.
more of the one-on-one to now they're kind of doing like tag team. I like what they're doing with it.
Yeah, it's sort of like wrestling.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
The
got a
music
phone
part of
call.
wrestling.
Got Manolo at the door. Shout out to Manolo stopping in.
All right.
What was I gonna say? We're gonna get into something real quick. That's one of our favorite segments.
Oh.
This here's called Middle Finger Club.
Middle finger.
And of course, the hard drive needs to wake up.
Oh.
That's how it goes here.
Middle finger. Middle finger. Middle finger. Middle finger club. Middle finger. Middle finger. Middle finger. Middle finger. Middle finger club. You done piss me off. So you get
Salute.
middle finger. Middle finger. Middle finger. Middle finger.
Picture that.
I just threw this on. I didn't really have one. I kind of had one, but I'm going to switch it up. Middle finger goes to Beautiful, a.k.a. Capital L.
Middle finger.
If you don't like the volume,
Middle finger.
Oh, he
don't
calling you
turn the
out.
volume up.
He calling you out.
So welcome to the club.
Middle finger.
What, the third, fourth?
Yeah,
Middle
we're all in there.
finger. Middle
It's
finger.
not a real one, though. All the people that was hating on the Cavs, oh, it's over in 6. They ain't going to be able to do it.
Middle
Bronze
finger.
roster. All y'all can have
Middle
one.
finger.
Take a middle finger. We going game
Middle
7.
finger. Middle finger.
Take it.
Guess what? He's about to be spectacular.
They taking it.
We're going to the finals again against him. Looking like he's Rockets.
Yeah.
Middle finger. Middle
Early. Shout out to Manolo in the building. Round of applause for him. Son. Anybody else got to throw somebody in the Middle Finger Club? Anybody piss you off? You good? You good? How about you?
I'm good.
Wow, really? I just did this for me?
No, I got one to
Okay,
do that
bet.
cut me off earlier, man. Coming out of Wawa.
Uh,
You get a middle finger.
there you go. When we cut people off, man, watch where you drive.
And it's raining. What you trying to do? Kill me?
Right? It's gas station, man. Pay attention. All right. How about you, Manolo? Everybody piss you off? You want to throw somebody in Middle Finger Club?
Nah,
No,
recently,
you peaceful
man.
today?
Nah, not recently, man.
All right, bet.
Everything is good, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know, I just had a kid. I got engaged recently.
Oh,
Life is
Congratulations,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? I got a photo.
That's my man. You know. How you feel?
You know, there's a few good things happening. You know, we'll talk a little bit more about
Yeah,
it later. But
yeah.
yeah.
Let me get one more. Let me get one more off. All right? People, I took my car into God. I dropped my car off on Thursday. You told me I take my car in Thursday. Friday is should be done. Why you ducking it? Got to be on Friday. Wait till 4:30 talking about it's not done yet. We started it, but you're lying. I know I'm lying. I know you're lying. I asked you to put the new clutch in. You said, oh, we got the aftermarket clutch. So, do you want the other clutch? We could put that on. How can you put it on if you already started doing it?
Wow.
Lying. Now you're telling me I gotta wait till Tuesday. A holiday weekend, I can't even drive no more. Trap, baby. Trap.
You can actually hear the frustration.
Yeah, oh, it's real. This is real. Welcome to the Middle Finger Club. I'm not gonna say your business because you're a good guy.
I've been trying to get in touch with this man all week.
I've been trying to
with
call
his
him,
fucking
man.
car.
I sent him 4 text messages and called him on my lunch break on both my 15s. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know what's happening in my car. That's all. That's all. Give me a status update.
Hey, I got something.
You got one now?
I'm gonna throw myself in the middle finger.
Oh, you know why?
My dumb ass got my phone at Kendrick Lamar concert, and I can't take a picture of photos. And I'm out of the phone for 2 days.
Funny story about that.
Oh,
So he's heartbroken. His phone just dropped it. Wasn't gonna work. Not working. He said, "This is the worst day ever." I'm like, dude, you just got free tickets to a Kendrick Lamar show from the Godfather DJ in the city of Tampa, and you upset because you can't take pictures. What's his name? DJ Sandman. Shout out to him. Half a round of applause. We don't got time for the whole round of applause. So he gets that. Shout out to him. Matter of fact, he shouted us out. I'm going to play that later. But also, so he's sad. He's letting it bother him and said, bro, you want a pretzel? I'll get you a pretzel. We can have a pretzel. Enjoy the moment. You're supposed to learn everything happens for a reason. If your phone breaks, that means you're supposed to be detached from a phone. You're supposed to live in your moment, appreciate what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So he's still a little bugged out.
That's facts, though.
So I'm like,
That's
all right,
facts.
I'm going to go get me another beer. Do you want a pretzel? No, I don't want a pretzel. All right, cool. We'll sit here, enjoy this moment. I'm going to be right back. Come back with my beer. Crowd's going crazy. Schoolboy Q's on stage. Schoolboy Q's like, everybody pull out your phones. Oh,
my
damn.
God.
He was just starting to smile. Schoolboy's like, everybody pull out your phones. He's like, damn, can't do it.
Well, you put it that way, bro. I understand why your heart broken.
Right?
God.
At that point,
That's just...
Anyways, that was
can't even participate.
I mean, do you call that a coincidence? Or
I thought it was hilarious. 'Cause I'm
Ironic, maybe?
Yeah.
the irony was classic.
I think that would be good. Irony.
Yeah.
But hey, I got a new phone, so I'm good.
Yeah, he got a new phone.
But Kendrick's gone. Never mind.
Right.
That was a good
You
show.
know what other sad thing? SZA wasn't there.
Oh yeah, that was like
Oh,
a
yeah. Why
double
was
punch.
that?
Broke my
From
heart.
what I heard she was sick.
Her vocal cords.
Yeah, yeah.
They had to pull her about mid-tour because they wanted to get her fixed.
Oh.
But everybody
All
else
my
put on a
people
show.
back in VA, they holding out hope. They're like, yo, she's gonna come.
Maybe she'll be back.
Like, nah, I mean, you
That's not
know,
looking good right now.
there's probably a couple of stops between here and there, so we'll see. Hope she
Yeah.
feels better though.
Yeah, for real. Joyner Lucas coming to town. Y'all gonna check that out?
Nah.
I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Yeah, we got
June
a lot of
1st.
things going on.
I got hooked up with tickets to that too, man. I feel good. I'm getting
I
a lot
don't
of
get
free
hooked up
tickets.
with tickets like that.
Yeah,
Me either.
you got to get a show. You want to do a show on Flow High Radio? Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? You get that flow. You know what I'm saying?
Have
You
my
got
own
plenty
little
days of
It's a
segment.
raw hour. You
Yeah.
can just bring people in.
Ooh.
Exactly.
I'm working on getting something with ETD.
Yeah.
I should have
I'm
said
doing
that.
one myself.
I'm over here like
so-
Tyrese. You got $1 billion. No,
Wow.
Boom.
for real. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Arab connection.
Dr. Dre's like, damn it, Tyrese, shut up.
What more do you want from me?
All right.
Yo, that shit's still funny. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That
Right?
shit's still funny.
It is the best. It really is.
Team like skin
All right. Before we let y'all get out of here, we got this little thing we do. It's one of the staples on the show. This is a transition us from the end of one interview to the beginning of the next. I love it. It's one of my favorite segments.
Yes.
Everybody who comes on this show has done this.
Flow Ohio Radio presents
You already know it. Ha. We got a little segment here called Book
Thoughts
of Earl. For
from
those
the
who don't
cage
know, DMX came out with
with your host,
Try to explain.
15 years ago. Well, I used to work at, what was that, Walden Books?
Walden Books.
Statute of Limitations officially out. I stole this from Walden
man.
Books.
Amongst many other
Amongst
books.
many other things.
Yes.
But let's just keep that
I never even
in,
heard of
inside.
Walden Book.
It was in the mall.
Exactly.
It's a Park Mall.
Hey, explain about the chew marks. The chew marks are from my pit bull. Her name is Karma. Shout out to her. She chewed up 2 things, my DMX book and one of Michael Vick's shoes.
What? But it looks
Yes.
like it's worth more now, though.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
She
worth
really
more.
did. That's a true story. Like,
This
it's
is-
ironic that a pit bull would choose to chew up 2 things.
And one of those happened to be the
A
book.
Michael Vick shoe.
Yeah.
And it was the
How
nice
the
one.
hell?
Because I had him on the floor, and she was a puppy at the time, and I left and I went to work, and I came back, and I was like, oh, shit. She chewed that. She chewed up the bookcase, like the whole 9. She went nuts.
Oh my God.
Anyways, DMX came out with an autobiography as told to the dopest the author name, Smokey D. Fontaine. That's still the
That
dopest
is pretty
name.
dope.
So this is real simple how we do this. Go to the Book of Earl. You pick a page from the Book of Earl. Any page. And you read from the Book of Earl in DMX voice. I'm going to pick a page, and I'm going to do it real quick. As I turn to page 212, please bow your head. When are you bringing back Xavier again? They would ask me when it was time to take him home. I didn't really know how to be a father. How would I? I never had one. But the sheriff keep telling me, spend time with him. Do what comes naturally. So that's what I did.
Oh, no.
Over the years, I learned some painting skills from my uncle, Pinky. And I kind of like doing it. So the first thing I did was buy some brushes and paint from the local hardware store. And I turned Xavier's room from dark blue to dark blue. Read it wrong. Then I painted the living room walls of the apartment all black with a thick gray stripe across the top. I built a bench for Xavier in the kitchen. And he could eat from the table for Tashara and me. And I strung up a portable fan from one of the pipes to give us some air. We put blinds up in the living room and carpet on the bedroom floor that Fatima and me stole from the store in Getty Square. We got the washing machine to work in the kitchen. I burned some frankincense. You'd have never thought that this apartment was in the projects. But we were still broke.
That's
you
my
know
man. You
You
know.
remind me of the DMX voice from Def Jam Vendetta.
Yeah.
Yo!
What?
That was that shit.
What?
You want to give it a go? It's real simple.
Just pick a page.
Pick page, any page. Just tell us what page the number's on.
I never was a quitter.
There you go.
Some things you just don't do, brother. Not so.
Yeah.
They gotta have a staple, you know?
I'll give you a little ad nubs on the side. I mean, yeah.
Page 154.
Yeah.
I wasn't a dancing nigga.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I'm telling you, his stories
Are the
are the best.
And she certainly wasn't a dancing girl. So we just did the real cool thing
Yeah.
and just moved our shoulders from side to side.
You sound like Mr. T.
Yeah.
That worked for one song.
That's my man. You know.
Even
How you feel?
little parts, this man be killing it. Read from the Book of Earl.
I ain't finna try.
Man,
You ain't gonna give it a go?
I'm leaving it for the man.
All right.
Not for everybody.
Well, as we finish,
That's my dog.
that was my dog and them.
That's my man.
One last
You
thing,
know.
give out the
How you
contact
feel?
info before y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I guess start off with me, Mr. Certified Raw, engineer, producer, music engineer. My website is www.mrcertifiedraw.com. You can find me in all social media platforms at Mr. Certified Raw. So holla at me if you need beats or recording time. I got you.
And he'll follow you back, unlike my stupid ass.
And let's turn to my my artist.
That's my man.
Yeah,
No.
man, it's Band Up, man. Band Up Reese to be exact. Follow me on Instagram. I am Band Up Reese. Booking info, MrCertifiedRaw@gmail.com. Get at me.
Yeah.
And he'll follow you back.
And I follow back, too. I follow back, bro. That'd be important. That probably make somebody's day, bro, just to hit a
For real.
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
like, oh shit, he followed me back.
All right.
Unlike me, they'll be like, I'm an asshole. I sent him a friend request like 5 years ago. Fuck him. You got any gigs coming up?
What we got, Dre?
Right now we got the another radio interview coming up.
Okay.
That's in Orlando.
Oh, yeah,
wow,
106.1.
We're just gonna be networking from there.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Until we have the release party I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah. And
You will be invited.
Oh, yeah, you already know.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, I forgot. My single. It is on Amazon,
Yeah.
iTunes, Tidal, Google Play, Spotify, whatever.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Just look it up. Move around, Band on Reese, and then sit back and enjoy.
Y'all just play it. Turn. You know what I'm saying? Let them get them. Let them get them spins, man. A lot of people don't know. All you gotta do is just play it. Let it play, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
Get like 15,000 plays in a night. Just
Put it on repeat.
Put it on
There you go.
repeat, man. That helps out a lot. People don't get it.
Yeah.
Round of applause. Let me let y'all get up out of here. So I'll see you, Band of Breeze.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for coming in. Y'all, you can
Been a
stick
pleasure.
around if you want. We're just going to ask this guy some questions in a non-threatening, non-nosy manner. Bruh, how's
You know,
the,
I don't
how's
talk
the
a lot.
baby?
You think-
First off, how's the baby?
See, that's the thing is like, I know why you say that way because you know on social media I'm not like the everyday I'm about to brush my teeth and then go to a bowl of cereal, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the every all moves kind of dude because like I don't know how to work timetables, I got like all the ducks, they ain't never in a row though.
Yeah,
I got
they're
all
though.
the ducks, whatever kind of duck you need, I got that duck, and if I don't, I'm gonna learn how to do that duck, Bill. Let me tell you, like so. Actually, you know what? See, this rain, I mean, I'm not mess everything up. I know we got it kind of late and all of that, but I had a T-shirt. I'm trying to get back in a screen print too. That's
Okay.
another duck that I'm trying to get back into the row. You know what I mean? So I'm like, and I had a T-shirt. I was gonna bring in a T-shirt.
Oh, that's
I
fine,
forgot
man.
this, but you know what I mean?
I'm all for free
Next
stuff.
time, I'll bring one, and then that way you give it to a viewer.
I
or whatever,
mean,
you know what I'm saying? You'll
You're right.
give it
Just don't worry about him.
that?
He been drinking, man.
T-shirts. Anyway, ducks,
He
man.
heard T-shirts like, oh wait.
But yeah, so like
T-shirts.
with all those kind of ducks, I don't, I'm not sure which one is gonna make it there. So I don't want to talk about it until it's done.
Okay.
So when he was talking about getting his new single on there, I want to get all my back catalog going because yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Well, not those because those we used every sample we could.
That's that
Yeah.
free stuff.
Yeah, that's all the samples. But that was a dope project, man. So it's good to hear that they still bump that joint, you know what I mean? But, Gino on there, and then, of course, the one with Lil Gus. They got crazy play off of that one with
Yeah.
the video, that Miko White video was dope. Yeah. So that's where it is, man,
So, dog, what do you do most now? You do photography?
I'm doing that a lot, man. It's addictive, yo. And that's things like people talking about videos and stuff, man. I can do videos with that camera, but it's something about still photography
Yeah.
that does it for me, man. That's why the studio, because like, I told you about this thing for a while. There's a village thing that I'm trying to put together, and it's gonna incorporate all of that somehow, some way. And so I'm the type where I'll dive headfirst into something. I was like, man, T-shirts are expensive, yo. T-shirts are expensive. As a promo, as an artist trying to come out here, and push product. Like, damn, man. So I'm like, maybe I need to do that shit myself. So here I am, but it is a lot of work though, and that's why they charge that because it's like it is a lot of work. When you get real quality screen print stuff, of course, you can get all of this other kind of stuff. I mean, they have the iron-ons and the vinyl
like the
cutters and all.
vinyls.
And those are dope too. But I mean, when you get something that's that's dope and quality that you're not worried about washing it, you're not worried about having to take it to go dry clean it or something like some craziness like that, and just actually have a T-shirt you feel good in the I made this right here, you know what I'm saying? And hip hop that's for the people album actually. This is an old T-shirt design. I just brought it back because I went to Virginia right after we dropped that project, and so there is where I learned screen printing. And then also, getting back into the engineering, and then finally getting back into being a hip hop artist again, man. Because I went through all of those phases.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was looking at all the pictures. I was like, yo, he's pretty good with this.
Yeah, because I didn't stop until I got good, and then that's when I was like, yo, I could be making money doing this. I was like, I didn't want to do that though, because I wanted to be a hip hop artist. All of these other things, however, are happening, and I'm just as good, And that's why the poetry thing came about, because the first thing I wrote was a rhyme. But shortly after that, after I graduated high school, it was nothing but poetry. I was hanging out at the universities I ain't even go to, just like they open mics and shit, just like just drop it.
That's how you network.
And you just kind of get back into it, man. So it's fun to be a part of all of it, but it can make the process very nitpicky. So I spend a lot of time just kind of nitpicking over stuff, and I'm not on no timetable. So at the end of the day, I just want to put out quality. I don't care about the quantity.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very well said.
So you got anything coming out, or?
Mm-hmm. So I did like a soft drop on the Facebook or whatever, just to throw the actual tracks out there. But Facebook ain't everybody. It's going to be limited to them. And once all of this, however, the back catalog and the new project ends up on all of the outlets, I'll really consider a drop date. But I haven't done. I'm just going to get all the other stuff done first. But either way, I still got the tracks for y'all though. So still going to hear them. But Celestial Slang comes from this transition that you go through where you kind of mature as an artist, like you're done trying to make music like this or for this kind of moment. You just stop and say like, nah, I don't want to make a smoke song, I don't want to make a club track, I just want to make whatever I'm feeling at this particular time, and whatever they classify it as is that they classify it fine.
Yeah. But
that shouldn't be how I'm going into it, So that's where Celestial Slang comes from. It's like it's a little bit of the future and a little bit of the past. It just kind of meets in the middle, and I'm gonna let you also get a little taste of the new stuff too, where I'm going from here. But you're gonna hear some joints, man. You're gonna hear some joints.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
All right.
How's the kid? How's daddy life?
Yo, let me tell you about this guy, yo.
He's this guy now.
Oh man, he is a handful in the best way possible. Like he was just a baby, and then all of a sudden, like he became a person, and it's like now, like I gotta deal with you. You're like you're a whole person. That's dope. Like he can do nothing. Now he's kicking me in the face when we're sleeping, and I can't be mad because like a few weeks ago you couldn't do nothing, and now you know what I'm saying, you're yelling at the top of your lungs just cause you could do that apparently. Like I can yell, yes I can yell, and he just lets at it. But he plays with all of his stuff. His mom is also dope. Like I'm telling you, this woman, I had to put a ring on it because man, he's 6 months and she already got him pooping in the potty.
Damn.
Wow. She is she's a school teacher, but like she is addicted to learning. It's crazy. Like she, as she took every part of the process from the birth to where he is now, like, and she studies and she goes, and I'm just like, I'm following your lead. You know what I mean? All I can do is just try to work harder so that way she can continue to do what she's doing because, like, he is absolutely a reflection of that woman,
Yeah, obviously.
6 months.
Yo.
I know.
But
right?
I mean, not like, consistent pooping. I'm not,
Still, regardless.
But what it is
Kids
like,
ain't even crawling by 6 months.
it's tough being a kid, yo. What I have realized, it is tough being a baby.
Yeah.
Like, your brain is, getting, it's bombarded by stuff, but it's also processing so much, and then also it's getting better and better faster than your body does. So just imagine not being able to say the things that you want to say or go to places you want to do. So he's kind of like my symbiote right now. I gotta our symbiote, but he's gonna eventually just be his own thing, which he already is already. But you could just tell like. The frustration of the development sometimes gets at him, and it's crazy to see that in something that has only been on this earth 6 months. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo. Maybe I just smoke too much around my son. I don't know.
He's joking. CS Charles CPS.
They ain't listening.
He's joking.
Nah, I understand that. I definitely do. Like, been there, and yeah, it's crazy. Like, and it's crazy. That's why I say 6 months. Like that, he even fathoms the idea of dropping it in the toilet. Like,
Yeah,
But that's the thing is like you gotta be persistent. Like sometimes you know what babies get fussy, you don't know exactly what it is. That might be the process right there. But so what she did was, when he was an infant, and you know whatever he did, pooped or peed or whatever, she did some kind of a voice cue. You know, she had a hum or whatever, or you could just be poop poopy doop or whatever. And every time he pooped in the diaper, she changed it poop poopy doop. And then, so now, like, if you know, it's time where he's in between changes, or we just, you know, washed him and he's naked or whatever, every now and then put him on the potty, boop, boop, doop, see if he cues or whatever or something like that. And then he attributes that shit to the same thing and just make sure he's looking at it. That's where we do it. This is where we do it. This is where you're going to do it. And then eventually they catch on because it's a thing of repetition. But that's if you have the time for that. You know, a lot of people don't have the time to invest into you know, catching all of those cues that baby try to give you and trying to learn off of them. I'm learning myself, and I rarely get a chance to be, even though I work from home, thankfully. But it's like, it's still, you know, it's tough. Dope. It's tough. Yeah. But, I mean, he's intelligent. He's able to communicate and all of that shit. And it's like, wow, man, you're a whole fucking person.
And you're only 6 months.
And you're only 6 months.
Like, you can't form full sentences yet. Wait till that happens. Well, I tell you right now, bro. When that happens,
thankfully I got his mom for that too, because that's the talker right there. Well, they can talk their heads off all day. I'm not that, but you know, I'm trying to learn. You know, we out here, you know, I mean, talking about my life, which is something that you're not gonna catch it anywhere else. So hopefully you're tuning in. It's exclusive shit.
Nah, they can always tune back in.
Right.
Y'all can always get that replay anytime, download it, have fun with it. You got tracks today?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Which one would you want to run?
Oh, going to the joint right there, and I think that I want to kind of start from the end. You know what I mean? You know how in the movie, like they give you the little glimpse of the end, before they just start from the beginning,
like the Tarantino ones.
So this is like one of the absolute last joints that I put on the project, and it's produced by me and my homie Phil. He's a guitarist, you know, and that's kind of where it's going. We're going to talk a little bit more about how that's going to end, why that's going to be the case, but this is
These are all yours right here? Well,
no, that's I don't really recognize much of that anyway. Oh, unless you were okay. Do this then.
Probably got to click on it. I could probably run something else beforehand. We'll figure it out. Oh, you got it? Or that might be my stuff. Who knows?
It looks like it. Is there any way to just get just to this stuff here?
That's what I thought. But let me run. I'm gonna run a Gino Lexus track since he ain't here today. He's out there doing.
Apple?
Oh, you know what? I don't think I have that on here. Brother Latino Heat has that on his phone.
It's for Apple.
Yeah, I got it. I'll run this Gino Lexus track.
Here we go.
Oh, you found him?
Yeah. No, I got my track.
Bam. All right, we gonna run that one then. Bam.
Street Empire. We legendary.
Let's move around by Ben Reese.
Yeah. I was like, that sounds familiar.
That not it?
No, let's see. Well, let me run this Gino Lexus, so we're going to be right back. Guys, Buzz Edges, baby!
Ain't nothing changed, numbers still stay the same. Maybe got a little fame, never mind, still got the same pay. Money on my mind all the time, gotta get made. Nowadays can't play whatever I wanna say, cause I be considered a ghetto bird, renegade. But this ain't a page I raised from Eminem and J. Generate so many haters trying to imitate. All they do is aggravate, blow them like a featherweight. Anyway, back to the days, way before the waves, way before I paved the way for dreamers in Tampa Bay. Never thought I'd see the day my enemies envy me. All I gotta say, I pray and never hit it straight. Can I gain any respect? Cause I ain't never changed. Never made flows about text in 12 gauge. This is for my strange faces up in the jug cages. Bell paid parole day. You're gonna say, guess who's back? It's the same old dude that never changed. It's the same old shoes, nothing to lose. But I got plenty to prove. Paying my dues, and I never came to lose. They saying, city without a problem. Raps vibe wild and hardly ever forgotten. I've gotten a little more cocky when I'm rhyming, carving through notebooks as if I'm a carpenter. I deter anybody plotting or determined to put my body in the wheelchair. Used to steal birds, now I reimburse every time I spit a verse. Positivity reemerges. Now I purchase anything that I need, even though I don't got the green work for what I need. But it seems even though that I do, still carry the moods that make you think I was had in the zoo. Battered and bruised the cat with his tongue on the boom. Change moods in the booth like the sun in the moon. If you're cool with me, then I'm cool with you. And you could choose to be in the crew, just as long as you guess who's back. It's the same old dude, I never changed. It's the same old shoes, nothing to lose, but I got plenty to prove. Paying my dues, and I never came to lose. They saying guess who's back. It's your homie, man. I stay away from the phonies, man. Try to play me, but they can never clone me, man. In the city, I'm the only man. Hold it down. I got flows, rock shows. I'm a sucker for dope. You already know. Getting ready to blow, so get down on the floor. Now y'all know. I got flows, rock shows. I'm a sucker for dope. You already know. Getting ready to blow, so get down on the floor. Go. Guess who's back? It's the same old dude. I never changed. It's the same old shoes. Nothing to lose, but I got plenty to prove. Paying my dues, and I never came to lose. They saying guess who's back? It's your homie, man. I stay away from the phonies, man. Try to play me, but they can never clone me, man. In the city, I'm the only man. Holding it down, yeah. You know what it's about. Come on. Up north, come on. Hey. In Midwest, come on. Hey. And dirty, come on. Hey. Out west, come on. Hey. Worldwide, come on. Hey. Yeah. From my homie Relic. Y'all don't know it's G. Mad. Mike. Cypher. Brooke.
You're talking to the roller. Wearing diamond rings. Wearing can't steal it. Wheeling dealing. Living the life. Jet flying. Son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
You are now tuned in to Blunt Sessions on Flowhio Radio.
That was Gino Lexus with Gary. Who's back?
Yeah.
We back. Manolo's here. We figured out where his music was
Yay.
as we slowly pull the curtain back. So which track is this one you got coming up? Is this the one that I accidentally played that I wasn't supposed to play like a few months back?
Yeah, no. I was
He's like, he sent me the track.
No,
and
because I knew like it wasn't like really, mixed well and all of that. You know, I had just finished. And I was like, nah, that can't be what they ended up playing on the radio. Nah. But it's all good. You know what I mean? It went through a few changes, and now it's finally I can let go of it. You know what I mean? Let go of the project. So. You know, my bad.
That was hilarious.
I shouldn't have made a big deal out of it. You said, it was fine anyway, but I got to put my touch on it.
It was funny. He was like, "No, you weren't supposed to play that." I'm like, "Oops." Yeah, that was too funny though. Yeah. So we gonna run it back with this Lolo?
Yep.
Or are you going with the Roosters joint?
Lolo.
Okay. We gonna be right back. Wait, hold on. Go ahead and announce your track. Who produced it? The whole nine.
No doubt. This is Lolo, produced by Mike Mass, 2018 Celestial Slang. Let's get it.
Shout out to Mike Mass, by
the way. Low.
That's my guy.
Bend over till you get scoliosis, or smoke till you comatose and hold this H2O shit like osmosis. Oh no, look his little old Manolo on his hoaxes, nose in your business. Get that, break me off a piece, I want your Kit Kat. Hit that, sucking on your titties till they mismatch. Switch that, give me good head till you get whiplash. But keep it all under the radar. Yeah, you call me daddy like I was Darth Vader.
I am not the father.
Please tell Marvin Povich don't bother. IQ brain graduated with honors. A period was like, it was more like a comma. So we had the shower all fogged up like a sauna. Hit it while her mama watching daytime drama. That was low. Keep it on the 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 low. Roll with Manolo. nobody gotta know. Hey, low. Throw that ass till you get asthmatic. Got a sickness of the hands and you can catch it. Bastard. Hold your nose with a napkin. I grab it and make a quarter disappear like magic. There you have it. Keep it on the hush though. It never leaves the room, go and see me at the front door. 5-0 ex-girlfriends got a duck door. Yeah, I do my dirt up, I'm lonely if you must know. Trust holes, not as far as I could throw 'em. I don't really need another face if I can't hold it. Hold a nice face to explode it. The whole thing fits, and you know this. My big worm play with her emotions. Fired on a day off, had her ass smoking. Sitting on the sofa, all stuck like a post-it. Told her, bye Felicia, please keep this on the low. Keep it on the low, low, keep it on the low. Keep it on the low, low, keep it on the low. Keep it on the low, low, keep it on the low. Yo, blow it over, Manolo, ain't nobody gotta know. Two-step till you lose breath. Still love the way it moves in a loose dress. Yeah, Mike Man, smooth tune on the set. And Manolo came through with the new fresh. Yes, consent before conquest. Met shorty at the kumquat fest. Pie eating contest. Yelling out, we the best. She laughed and said, boy, you a mess. I guess her fancy wasn't ticklish till she met me. The poet showed her English could be sexy. Even if I smear words like a lefty, still had the mayonnaise sandwiched in a breast meat. Up deadbeat, no etnies or e-tonics. I'm poolside dressed like E-Honda, talking ebonic, pockets full of free condoms. These nuts on your D-cups, got 'em. Low, low, keep it on the low, low, keep it on the low. Keep it on the low, low, keep it on the low. Yo, blow it over, Manolo, ain't nobody gotta know. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
That was Low by Manolo.
I can't not see the little blue guy from
So
Nintendo.
like,
though,
hey,
for
y'all
the
are all
record.
gonna be invited to the video shoot. Yo, what we're gonna do is it's gonna be like a sneaker prom. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta get dressed up nice, but you know we rocking kick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some
Oh, man, I gotta
Jordans,
come
you know what I'm
up
saying?
with
Some- you know what I mean? You can take it retro. You know what I mean? However you want, whatever kind of kicks you want. You know what I mean? Throw some New Balances at them, whatever. They ain't even gotta match the joint. You can have a full
Man,
black tux
listen.
and like some, you know, what
When
I
is
mean?
this?
Some foams or something like that.
Because I just, happen to get them cap and gowns today.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people I've been telling, like, yo, growing up, I ain't have nothing. I ain't have much. And I always told myself, when I was growing up in high school, they had the 11s, the 12s, the 13s. And I always wanted them 11s. I love them shiny shoes. I was like, man, someday when I'm older, I'm going to get money and I'm going to be able to afford them shoes. So every time I see a dope pair of 11s, I put in a little raffle. I try to win them. And luckily, the past 2 years, man, I got them. So I got my Space Jams. And today I picked up my cap and gowns, the all black joints. So I might have to.
It's gonna be fresh, yo. It's gonna be fresh.
I might have to do that. I've been waiting for a special occasion now.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to give me a nice little white. I gotta probably do the all black though.
Hey, however you see fit, you know, you could do like Lloyd Christmas, you know, come with the ruffles. I don't care.
Oh, stole my idea. Don't do that.
Yeah, he got one of those.
Don't do that.
He got a powder blue joint.
Bruh.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Got the powder blue.
I might go
70s.
specifically to Goodwill for that, bruh.
I'm all for that.
Bruh, I
We can
will-
broadcast that live. Oh, yeah. Ooh, you know what we could
That means
do?
Alfie got to wear the orange joint.
No, you know what we could do? This is what we could do. We could all go to the Goodwill, and I got to pick his outfit. He's got to pick his outfit. And he's got to pick my outfit.
Yo, that would be pretty funny. I think
And we
I
got to
could
wear it
behind
out in public.
I could be okay with that.
I think that would be a dope live Blunt Sessions episode.
That would be fun. Behind the scenes.
Yeah, for real.
Do the
360
shoot.
cam it.
Yo.
I'm all for that. Get as ridiculous as possible.
I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah,
with
let
that.
me know when that's gonna be, and we'll do a little something for that.
No,
that-
I'm just wrapping up the studio. See, what we're trying to do with this studio space is, you double it as other things that need to be done. Like I got the green screen background for it, so if, we got green screen, whatever it is. And it's the whole front of the because it's it's not a huge space. It's similar to this.
Is it the same place as from before?
Yeah, exactly.
On the second floor. Where was that off of? Was that off of Bush?
Bush.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So that whole front window now, I just hung a wire across it. There's a whole big L screen. So black drop, the white backdrop, the green screen, whatever it is. But I also want to run. What was that?
You can switch up the backdrop.
Yeah, no, it's just fabric. Whatever color fabric you want. And so I got all three of those. But eventually I might go to something else, or like a branded one, or whatever you would decide you want to do
photo
for the time.
shoots?
Well, that's the whole thing. Is I want to be able to be not just an outdoors or on location photographer, but also be able to have studio space as well.
Yeah.
I don't know that I necessarily want to even do events from now on. I kind of want to just, if anything, like on my own artistic doing. But I like, sometimes people be performing, and I don't want to be obligated to get anybody that's up there. I just want to get my unique shots or whatever from my perspective and what I want to accomplish. And you know how I do. I try to make the scene look different. If you could do the same thing with your phone that I can do with my camera, because phones nowadays are just nasty with the image quality.
Yeah.
So you don't really need much nowadays. But so that's why if I take the camera out, it's to capture it in a way that nobody else in the room would be able to capture it, either through lighting or whatever it might be. So it's being that kind of artist and eventually having that shit up on the wall somewhere. Not just capturing the
print it
the
out
events of the evening and all of that.
That paper, that plastic bag caught in the wind and shit.
Tumbleweeds. With a cactus from Mario saying hi to everybody.
Tumbleweed. The plastic bag.
Taking a picture of the sun attacking you.
American, shit, what the hell was that movie? American.
Oh boy. American Beauty.
Yeah, with all the.
That was a really good shot film.
Nice. That was real nice.
With all the
Those
rose
Kevin's,
petals.
yeah. That was a pretty dope movie, actually.
Yeah. No,
honestly.
that video that he shot with the plastic bag just floating in the window.
Oh yeah, because the
So
son or whatever he
what
had.
happened with Kevin Spacey now?
Oh, he's in the game, bruh. He's in the gate. He's in the
Yeah,
harassment.
he made
gate.
it. He made it to the sexual harassment
The club.
league.
Yeah.
Actually, we haven't drafted any players to that.
No, we haven't been following very well at all.
Well, we have a new person in the league, but I don't believe it.
I'm pretty sure he's on my team. I swear, I'm pretty sure I
Morgan
drafted.
Freeman?
I'm pretty sure I would draft.
We got to go
Morgan
back
Freeman.
and check the tapes.
Yeah, we have to, because I feel like I really
I
drafted
really
him.
didn't. No, I don't believe it though.
Because I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, there is no way.
He would end up in that shithole of fucking all this Me Too and stuff. Like, I would not expect Morgan Freeman, and here we are.
Right.
Like, but thing is, the way they're making it sound like, it doesn't sound like he was actually like out there raping bitches.
No.
But more of just like making a lot of passes and doing shit he shouldn't do, but not like going past.
But what's wrong with making
not
passes,
Bill Cosby
though?
and bitches?
Yeah, he
basically.
wasn't Cosby. He wasn't Cosby in him.
Yeah, he
was
wasn't
just saying
Cosby.
things.
But he was more of like, over playfully doing shit. So far, I mean, who knows how far the rabbit hole is gonna go? But
I don't believe it. That's
I
all I'm
mean-
saying. If you don't got evidence, I don't believe you.
yeah, well, he got 8 chicks right now.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's how it starts, though.
Yeah.
It starts with, you let them get away with the playful shit, and then so at the end of the day, if it's repetitive and if it's in any way, offensive to that person, regardless of what it is, it costs you nothing to turn around and walk away.
Exactly.
So the moment there's a boundary there, and you even fuck with it, and it's not going down, then turn your ass around.
Exactly. Yeah, and I mean that's what it's so far. But I mean, again, it just came out this past week, so who knows what's going to be found or what will be said. But I hope it doesn't go past that, because God, man, I would love Morgan.
Yeah, it's Morgan
That's God,
Freeman.
right?
Right? Exactly.
Morgan
This
Freeman is God.
Exactly. Like,
On like multiple occasions.
yeah.
God, you fucked up.
Right? Like, weren't you the one saying this shit was bad to begin with? Like, come on.
Yeah, let me find out you was hiding dead bodies in that whole
Nah, but
that
the
room
thing
you
is-
was fixing
Right?
up. He was always fixing up the painting up shit in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Spackling shit. Yeah, because you done ran a
Where
bitch
you
head
coming
into
from?
the
What's
wall.
really
That's
in
why you
that
gotta
attic?
spackle shit.
Well, I mean, but the thing I don't like is that they're making accusations, and because of the accusations, they've already pulled several of his contracts.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
the one where he had with the credit cards.
Yep.
Damn,
They already
see.
pulled all those commercials. These might not even be legitimate, but they're already treating it as such.
Yeah, well, they need to.
Yeah, the Sprite one, the whole 9, bro. You don't see him anywhere on TV.
Yeah.
And you notice right after he comes out with the Sprite commercials, all of a sudden now, here they come.
So what you trying to say?
I don't know. I think it's a conspiracy,
That Sprite?
not by Sprite, but by the evil hand
Of Pepsi?
You know what I'm saying? Probably. Might be. No, 7-Up, because that's like their rival,
Oh, okay,
right?
7-Up.
7-Up's hating right
The cool spot came back.
For real.
He's like an assassin now.
Wow.
Yo,
character
that's
assassin.
a comeback though. That's a solid comeback. Everybody would eat that shit up.
Didn't they have a video game?
Yes!
A Sega game.
Shit was classic.
Wow.
I couldn't get past the second level.
But, yeah, so I don't got any more funny segments to
Let
do.
me give us some more music.
You want to run one more?
Let's give him some
Run
more
that
music.
other one, and before we do that, I'll run this Mike Mass that I haven't played in a while. Since we were talking about him, and I'm trying to get him back on the show.
Yeah.
So I'm running, you know what I'm saying? Shout out
played
to
your
Mike
song.
Mass.
Mike, man.
This is Masterpiece. We're going to be right back. It's Blood Sessions, baby! Yeah.
Yeah. Check it. Check. It's Mike Mass. 1, 2. Kells with the heat. Yo. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm going up. When it's going down, who gon' show 'em up? Known to touch. Genius and moving with the breeze like a locust. Such Cobra style focus, so sick. Gotta hold his guts. Clutch, hold a dope and high potent cuts. Roll it up in loose leaf, a poet's Dutch. 2 chiefs, I'm opened up. Acupuncture status, I'm stabbing and healing. Pain is calm the pain. When I raise the palm, all it take is charm. Strong, Southpaw, wrestling with Satan's arm. Fighting for my life with the right. Screaming, I take 'em all. Go at the neck of these niggas, dog. I'm going hard, ripping these niggas arm for arm, just for showing off. Brushing my clutch and my paint smearing, my bass blaring. Treble, I dabbing and think, staring at blank canvas. See what I serve, I'm saying sound dances. Leaving footprints on my canvas, I paint a masterpiece. 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 Michelangelo got that bounce and I'm colorful. Spit a 16, not the chapel, but a substitute. Written with a brush or two. I create the sun and moon, purgatory, paradise, afterlife. One in tune, timepiece, hang on a limb. Call me Salvador Dali, probably climb on these happy trees. I'm Bobby Ross. I beat the devil out of brushes and beats. Till it's like I'm not brushing my teeth. You see the plaques, flow is Leonardo posing peaceful. Heaven sent, you can feel what I'm on the lease a little bit. Rembrandt, I paint myself, written sentence, all this type. Galaxy is swirling, I'm admiring a starry night. Wash my hands free of verbs and nouns. I'm falling deep as these words surround my dirty cheek. They cover my fingertips, and before I'm back to sleep, I'm waking up to look at my masterpiece.
You are now tuned in to Blunt Sessions on Flowhio Radio.
Pitbull Emporium.
Go ahead and bring your kids down to Pitbull Emporium. We got the big pit bulls and the small pit bulls. We got the short pit bulls and the tall pit bulls. We got red nose and blue nose. We got the brown nose and green nose. Any pit bull you're looking for, we got them down here at the Pitbull Emporium. Come on, meet us here at the southwest corner of Northeast Southwest Street. Go ahead and give us a call at 813-720-1527. It's Pitbull Emporium.
Pitbull Emporium.
Hey, I want to talk to you about piece of pizza.
What the Parmigiano Reggiano, the king of pizza?
You'd like to have a piece of pizza? I say you should come down, have a piece of pizza.
The gorgonzola pizza.
Boss says that you like the cheese on your pizza.
Ayago, pizza.
I agree, that's a delicious piece of pizza. I say you come down, you have a slice of piece of pizza.
Mozzarella de bufala pizza.
Come to piece of pizza, don't get no better than this.
Gorgonzola pizza.
Come to piece of pizza, or call 813-720-1527. Looky here. It's another episode of Flowhio Wildlife.
And I'm your host, Koala Bear Forster.
Tayo na MB Zimbi Banana Binini Zumbai Chayo. The third higher to the Labu tribe. In this.
Listen, I told you, we're in the wild. We need to be quiet. And talk in a whisper.
I got it.
But on this episode of Flow Higher Wildlife, and we're going to be discovering the yellow-bellied, black-tipped winged frog.
Oh, that is a very dangerous frog. Very dangerous.
We're going to play you a clip.
Oh,
look. It's the black-tipped, yellow-bellied winged frog.
Oh, yes, this is a very dangerous creature.
Tune in this Friday for Flowhio Wildlife on the Flowhio Network.
Next week on Officer Zion.
No! Stop, Officer Zion! Knock it off! I don't even have my seatbelt on! Are you crazy? You're not gonna put the car in park? Oh, slow down! You know, we gotta do this by the book! No! I'm really starting to think you're crazy! This is the worst first day of work ever! You just went in that door, don't do anything crazy!
So we meet again, Officer Zion.
The most anticipated comedy, drama, action, reality game show makes its triumphant return to televisions all over the face of planet Earth. Have dinner ready, put your kids to bed, and tune in this Wednesday at 10 p.m. on the Flowhio Television Network. Be prepared for Officer Zion.
We are back here on Blood Sessions, baby.
So, there you go.
Manolo is here.
Serge forgot how to work the board.
I did. Certified Raw,
Hey,
had
I'm
to take
back.
off.
Hey, hello.
Hi, how are you?
This is just fantastic.
Shout out to them for coming through. That was a
I hope
great,
you're enjoying your time
great
here tonight,
interview.
sir.
Well, I can say that it's quite exquisite.
You know, if you have any issues, you can take it with management. He's sitting right next to you.
I want to check the bubble that says I very agree. Very
strongly agree.
Strongly
Thank you so
agree.
much.
There
We
we go.
appreciate that. We certainly do. Thank
I
you
very
so much.
strongly agree.
Yeah, we over here watching this game.
Fucking Team Light Skinny coming back.
If it gets quiet, it's because we're paying attention to the game and not the actual show.
I mean, it's a pretty tight.
These
it's a
things
pretty tight
happen.
race
Like,
right now.
it's like it was like Wednesday.
Yeah. But I mean, this is I kind of really want to see the Rockets win.
Yeah, I really want the Rockets to win because if they do this without Chris Paul, man, that just shows how terrible Golden State is.
Oh,
Fuck
fuck saying how good the Rockets are.
No, they're just
no. Let's not give the Rockets
completely
their credit
overrated,
at all.
terrible ass Golden
Fucking
State.
jeez. I mean, I get it. You hate Golden State, but give the Rockets some love for actually doing the damn thing. They're making it hard for them right now. They're like, there ain't gonna be no Game 7, bitch.
Yo, if they,
It's,
Anywho,
it's happening.
Manolo in the shout out to Band of Breeze. Shout out to Mr. Certified Raw. Thank y'all for coming in.
Appreciate
Both of y'all get a DMX.
Hey,
That's my man.
Y'all check them
You
out.
know. And you should.
the stat sheet don't show how you dunked it.
Shout out to Manolo. So you say you got another track?
Yeah, man. What y'all started feeling it? I mean,
Are we allowed to play this one?
No. See, like, these are already they already done. Like, but you know what it is was I had to, man, because I got to put my best foot forward. I know y'all expect the best out of me, so I don't, Yeah. But I mean, if you felt it was good, then that says something,
No, you know, we appreciate half-ass music being sent to us because that's just as good as real shit. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we appreciate full-ass music as well as half-ass music.
Yeah, I mean, if it sounds as good as it does half-ass, then it's like, oh, I can't wait to hear when it's fully polished.
Yeah, full-ass is...
Full-assed out.
There's some hair on the ass, a couple of pimples in the ass. It wasn't clean. But you know what? It sounded great.
No, I did like
that part.
But working with other producers is cool though, because it forces me to get out of my box a little bit, because I tend to want to lay hand on everything that's in there. But when I do, to be fair, none of their beats I played straight up. They've all were chopped in some way by me or rearranged. or reconfigured in some kind of way. So I touched on everything, and I think that that's going to continue to be part of the process. And I'm trying to learn how to do that and also do it faster. I want to get to the point where I'm on stage making a beat and then rhyming over at the same time. So I got the loop machine ready to go.
You know, I think
that's
I've
the
seen
next
somebody
evolution.
do that. I think I've seen an artist. I wish I knew his name right now.
I did it once as like just they invited me for a feature at USF, and I was like, this is perfect because that's like some of the student poets that are out there, like they're familiar with my work as far as a poet. But let me go ahead and try something a little bit more experimental. Had a slow start, but honestly, like after I had gotten in, it's repetitive, so it's just a matter of these things that I hear all the time. It's like there's so many artists out there that don't listen to their stuff, so they forget their words, or they're they're not on cue with their music on the times and stuff like that. I'm like, man, do you not listen to your own shit? Like, I listen to my shit all the time because like if I didn't make it, then nobody else would, and that's the kind of music that I like, so I truly make music that I like. And that's where this comes from because, hip hop is cool, man, but sometimes you got to really fuck it up and like add other genres to that shit.
Very true. Very true.
Can I rock it?
Yeah, go right ahead, bro.
Let's
Hit
do
that
this.
play button.
Your roosters
We're gonna be right back. Wait, hold on.
Something, nothing else.
You didn't say the title. You didn't say none of that. You said,
Yeah, play it. We're going to play it here.
Hit the play button.
I got
Fuck
a
it.
song, made a song about it. Want to hear? Here you go. You ready?
You want to tell us about it a little bit?
Oh, my bad. So Roosters, man, it's obvious why I named it Roosters, as you're gonna hear in the track. But this is like, it's produced by me and my man Phil. Philly Blunt on the guitar. I've been rocking with this kid for almost 10 years, and he's back and he's doing this thing too. So here we get it. Let's get it. Roosters.
I'm playing
Ebor.
Prime time.
And just something, nothing else. 10 pieces, ready to drop. The bigger they are, yep, the harder they fall, the harder they come back. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. The question, I might have an answer. You might not like it if I don't unhand it. You might say Wakanda, might say Tampa. Maybe the calendar, maybe the camera. You might take a glance and you might take a gander. Both can't have it, might understand it. Might have juice, I have ocean and sand. And I might see a nice long wide trip to Landon. I'm saying, your roosters, I come in the call. And you're something, nothing at all. 10 pieces, ready to draw. The bigger they are, yep, the harder they fall, the harder they come back. Come back, 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 come back. Might have made something out of nothing. It's really just to try to entrust it. You might say discussions, I say interruptions. You might find your time better spent getting lunch. I think you might see the point by now. I heard you might have been there when it all went down. You might explain and you might get loud. That's all fine and well, just don't come around. I'm saying, your roosters, come. And you're something, nothing at all. 10 pieces, ready to draw. The bigger they are, yep, the harder they fall, the harder they come back. Come back. Come back, 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 come back. You might like the unabridged version, but I might want to keep this brief. You might have had a like to heard it, but there ain't no action between scenes. No, I might not do any favors, might not quite be a savior, might not explain on the paper, okay, bro, I might just go and get the papers. Your boosters, call. Something, nothing at all. 10 paces, ready to drop. The bigger they are, yep, the harder they fall, the harder they come back. Come back, 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 come back. I love how we pulsate. Binary stars, two eyes gravitate off the charts. Off illustrates all that takes apart, and then right in the end there's applause. Lord, thank you for the universe and vice versa. Thank you for her lips and her cursive words. Butterflies, bees, you're a bird, I'm a bird, and her curvature works so superb. Swerve, arms around your waist make you feel like Saturn. Got painted on the wall in a dim lit cabin. A tapestry woven in intricate patterns. She flew across the sky like magic, massive. Like the hands the masses imagine the canvas that spans galactic expanses. Engines ignite, the world kept dancing. Return from my rebirth, what are the chances?
Check out the pulsars. Stop kissing on my nebula. Take it off my asteroid belt. Blast off, I help you up. If you let me love. If you let me love. If you let me love. If you let me love.
It's the return in the barrel, and we orbit true quantum smooch. Love bends goes the way lightning over horizons appear to. Read about celestial season, north 23.5 degrees. As the first warm light comes to rise in the east, the only thing on my mind is peace. It's T though, perceive the atom in the solar system. Particles, fractals, infinite wisdom. She is Scorpio and Antares within it. The universe always echoes if you listen. Spirit lifted T-3 nights swim beneath stars, gotta access tipsy. Milky Way 360 straight whiskey. You don't belong here, so come in with me.
Check out the pulsars. Stop kissing on my nebula. Take it off my asteroid belt. Blast off, I help you up. If you let me love. If you let me love. If you let me love. If you let me love.
You are now tuned in to Blunt Sessions. Blunt Sessions on Flowhio Radio.
That was nice, though.
Plug on everything, so you got to plug on a CGI artist.
I'm telling you, man.
Actually, no, but I need one.
Yeah.
Joe,
I want to start making a lot of these skits that we got into like little cartoons.
See, honestly, I did think about doing that myself, though, because like for real, there's like a cartoon program where basically, it's like South Park. You make the shape or whatever, and then you just reconfigure them, for every little thing that they do.
Oh man, that would be.
And we
like
know
time
an artist too, so there is that.
It is, but I mean, if you think about even like just video, even when you're actually doing regular video, it can be time consuming because you're putting all these chops and transitions and all of this other stuff. So. Either way, it all depends on what you want to put into it, I guess.
For shizzle. Manolo's in the building. What was that last track you just played?
That's Pulsars, man. That's a little help from Ayana Wright, former Got Jokes crew. Shout out to Got Jokes. And, man, she just got a beautiful voice. And she's real close with the fam because she's real close with, the wife and all of that. And which is a coincidence because, like, as long as I've known her through Got Jokes and all of that, I just met her, my wife, a couple of years ago. So it's crazy how things come full circle like that. But yeah, she was just kind of coming around, after we had the baby, and I passed her like, yo, can you sing this for me, please? And she did it. We came by, took some photos of her son. Bartering system. I'm trying to barter everything.
Exactly.
The more things I know how to do, the more I could barter. We got to find. Like I said, we got to find that CGI artist, yo.
It's coming, man. Just put it out there. It'll come.
That's true.
I like
meet him
them
in the
tracks,
grocery store or
though.
something.
I really did.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
That Roosters, I legit was like
that beat was so hard,
and it made me happy. I was happy listening to that. Honestly, I just
that's
saw.
Why I wanted to play it so bad, but I was like, and play that low, because I feel like last play didn't do it justice, but it's still good.
Nah,
is what it is.
hey, that one, all of the tracks so far. I mean, are you gonna be putting when you do initially actually release the full finished project and everything? Are you gonna put it out on the different platforms?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of just pretty much waiting on. Is not gonna say waiting on. I gotta resubmit some stuff because I made some changes to the project originally. Like I was gonna put some poems in there, but I decided I was gonna keep that to the side. And then
Why
also,
not,
the
though?
Roosters was the most recent song that we've done. You know, before Phil, because he's always on the run, and he ended up in the Midwest or something like that. But before he left, I come by the studio, let's just lay down some licks or whatever. And that's what he does. You know, he's like, oh man, he thinks that the shit he plays is shit. But I'm like,
don't
nah.
they all though? Don't all real
I
good
need that.
guitarists
Right.
do that? Like,
Right.
man, it's shit, and then
This
you
is
hear
shit,
it, you're
bro.
like, really?
But it's also just what I do. You know, I listen to it intricately, and I pick those chops, and it was like, anything bad? Can we replace it with this, and that? And so that's why we got enough to get all of those transitions. And I think that's what makes the song is that there's always something new for the ear to hear.
There's so much going on, but in a really well done way. It wasn't overwhelming.
It's only
where I'm
8
like-
bars, on the verses, the same, 4-bar section of the hook, and then the repetitiveness of the comeback, and just, keeping with what he's doing in the background, and just trying to also prevent it in a way that's not, because right now, a lot of what you're hearing is either going to be a trap beat or it's going to be 90s boom bap. And so you kind of just get that dichotomy back and forth, and every now and then somebody puts something different. So what I'm trying to do is incorporate all different genres into this, or at least be influenced by it, or you pull something out of it, and that way it just kind of ends up being its own thing altogether. But also at the same time find a theme, and that's where Celestial Slang came from. I had to limit myself, because if I don't limit myself, then it's really gonna sound like a mosh posh of just stuff like a
almost
book
a
of
full
rhymes that
demo.
you just put out. I didn't record a whole lot of joints and just pick the best ones. I was like, no, I want these songs. I went to certain producers. I paid Mike Mance well in advance for that beat. Even before I heard it, is I just I know what he's bringing to the table. He is that sample dude. Well, a lot of the times, I'm not saying that he doesn't do other stuff, but a lot of times some of his best stuff is just samples that are just done very simplistic, and that just allowed me to be who I am on that low joint, and just act a fool, and say
Dude,
some
I want to
crazy
see.
shit.
I swear, when you release a video for that song, you need to do something with the big worm. As far as the curly
Big
hair
Worm
with the
play
thing.
with her emotions.
Oh
Fat
my
on
god!
the
At least
radar,
just for
fat
that
ass
line,
smoking.
just a quick cut where you're wearing that little purple shirt with the little curly.
Oh,
man, I heard that. I start cracking up.
Yeah,
because it took me about 4
And
seconds
you know
to get
this.
it. Yeah, and you know this.
And you know this. My big worm play with her emotions.
See, that's what I was thinking. I think that would be a good video to just have a bunch of quick cuts of different things going on, because it'll play right
We got
with
a lot
the
of
beat.
video ideas in here. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead, put them all
We're just
down.
gonna be your video team,
Right.
We're just gonna be the directors.
I'll just be the idea guy. It's like, look, it just see this vision. Just visionize this with me. Visualize.
Yeah, visualize. He'll take the second song. I'll do the first one.
Right.
And then we're good to go.
Let me ask you though the standard question though. What are some of the general influences for you?
Like other music?
Yeah, just
Okay.
like people you grew up listening to, or
right,
certain
so-
artists, or somebody who just was like, I want.
I'm gonna give you the default interview answer, and then I'm gonna give you the other answer. They're both true though. So, my first year of high school, 9th grade, we moved from Virginia to South Carolina. Doesn't seem like much of a difference to people from the outside, but for me, it was a world of difference because Norfolk, Virginia Beach area is not completely suburbs. You have almost a mix of everything in there. It's weird. You have, tall buildings, and you have projects and hoods, and then you also have the beach, and then you also have farms around the corner and naval bases and all the kind of shit out there. So you got everything. And down where we were at, there was absolutely nothing, and I got stuck with 3 CDs. Busta Rhymes' Extinction Level Event.
Nice.
ELE.
Lauryn Hill.
Nice.
Miseducation, of course.
Yeah.
And Nas. I Am.
Okay.
Nas I Am is to me my favorite Nas album because of that.
Didn't that have wasn't that the one with backwards on it? I think it was backwards.
No, that's the one where I think it was Nas's I think was the
Undying Love was on that one.
Undying Love, yeah,
That was one of
which
my
is my favorite hip hop songs
Yeah.
of all time.
Facts.
It is a good
and
one.
because when it comes down to it, like I like a lot of things about hip hop. Storytelling happens to be my favorite thing, and I like the way he does it the best.
Yeah.
Other noted ones,
Especially the ending.
Ghostface,
You're like, what the fuck?
Raekwon, or and then other rappers have done it in their own particular way, in which I like individual songs, but you know, they were just one of the biggest influences. Period. And then with of course Busta Rhymes is where. Once again, anytime Busta Rhymes comes around with something, he's gonna have some beats that just come out of left field, and you know that it's not gonna sound like what it sounds like.
Fire
right
it
now.
up.
We got some artists that always they always go into whatever the next trend is. You know what I'm saying, and that's to be expected when you're getting your production from other places. But there's some artists who've done well by keeping their production either limited or. Like a TI or something like that. Like they're control of their project, so you were gonna get some kind of consistency out of that particular artist that has that control over their project. But I don't know, man. Between those three, that was and it's a real influence for real.
Yeah,
but when it comes down to the actual answer, at the end of the day, there's so many things that people bring to the table that I listen to and I like because they brought it around. So. Like jazz, like actual jazz. Shout out to DJ Rags. He put out this this mixtape where he mixed a bunch of old school records and the jazz samples that they sampled. But he also did it in kind of like a soul way too. So some of there wasn't a lot of hip hop in there. It was mostly just jazz and soul tracks. And it was just something I would put on repeat. Not to mention other things that I really really like. But going from that to my parents, the salsa, and my dad also listens. He was a conga player, so he listened to a lot of like the Afro-Cuban stuff, or just stuff that comes from around the world, which leads me to now. My latest addiction is Niger music that's coming out of Nigeria. Like they modernize it in a way where it's like. They sounded like Drake, but in their own language, and it also has that same kind of feel that you get from Africa, where it's
Like
the ska or percussion heavy. Yeah. But they've also taken out to the synth bass, and you get those subs in there, or they smooth it out real simple and stuff like that. So you get a little bit of a mix out there too. Yeah. Matter of fact, there's a dude out there. Check it out if you get a chance. They got a song. This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. Yeah. And we got a video for it and everything.
This is America?
Yeah, he had a video for it and everything.
Shit.
Check that joint out when you get a chance. It's smooth. But yeah, they've Americanized themselves a lot because I guess there was a big connection with the UK with the missionaries and them going back and forth to the different schools and stuff like that. So all the music pretty much has both English and whatever they speak out there, Yoruba or Nigerian. I don't know. No, it's just that, you got to influence from different places. I try to trace my roots back, what I mean? We Puerto Ricans, we got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we do.
So anything that comes out of Nigeria is interesting to me because, that's where our roots come from. So all of, pretty much, the majority of this. I mean, you might have other countries as well that was part of the slave trade, but, it was big. So I'm like, man, I want to know what they on right now. Let me hear that, not just other stuff. But even I don't really get a chance to because once I find something I like, I really play it out and I break it down and I'm just, it's on loop,
Yeah,
so,
it's like finding that one new band or group or something that you're just like, yo.
I don't feel like people do that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that's come out recently where I just got to play it over and over and over again. It's hard now. It's just like it's so
really
easy to
hard
go
to
on to the next thing because the other things didn't really captivate
It's all right
you.
there. Before you had to buy it, which you were like, I'm just going to listen to this all the time.
Well, that and there wasn't, especially now, it's not as something you want to listen to again. Like, wait, what did he just say?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hold on, let me run that verse back.
I did that today, as a matter of fact. And that was the first time in a long time. Have you heard that Drake?
No, actually, I know it's been blowing up, but I just haven't had a
and
chance
what it
to
was
sit
is
down anywhere.
I heard the Infrared, Push's Infrared, and I heard the Duppy by Drake, but I heard them both on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Today I got to the studio because there was a big debate going on online. I was like, let me listen to it again, both in the studio. Bro, Drake kills me, man. I actually, after I heard his stuff, no lie, I followed his Instagram.
Oh.
He got that respect from me now that I followed his Instagram.
Still Jimmy Never Walking.
What I like about him is that Pusha came out with the diss. Dude, less than 12 hours later, he's already got a 3-minute song. And on top of that, it's the extra stuff that I like. He says in the verse, I'm going to send you an invoice because I just basically hooked you up with another 20,000 in sales, another 20,000 sales.
Damn.
So he sent him the invoice to Good Music for $100,000. He's like, yeah, here, you're welcome. You know what I mean? I'm just like, who does that? Like, and you know, it's Drake bars, but the beat was nice. but you got to look at it like it's Drake, bro. You're not gonna expect like hard, like some hard stuff,
right?
But what he says was legit. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, if you haven't heard it, Pusha was basically saying, "Oh, you know, you played Quentin. Quentin wrote your songs. You kind of played him." And Drake came back was like, "Yo, I helped the man out. He was working at Kroger."
Oh.
In his lines, he was just like, he did double time at Kroger. And now he don't got to worry about working no more.
Yeah.
And you would think Quentin would be like, man, that's fucked up. No. Quentin likes that dude and was just like, it wasn't Kroger, it was Publix, bro.
Get the store right.
Like, he's not disagreeing. He's like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got to respect that, bro. And like I said, I loved what Pusha, the delivery on Pusha's disc was, I loved it. I loved it because he's got that look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The delivery, but as far as the beat and the whole
At the end of the
overall
day,
project,
people just want to hear good music. You
Yeah.
know? So,
Yeah.
so it's like
And I
when
love
you
it.
take something like that, like a diss, and then you put it out there in a presentable way.
and the
well, it's
whole
like,
song, he got more
Whoa.
plays than Pusha's whole album did in 2 hours.
It's like Alfie came in, snuck in and snuck out real quick. Hi, how's it going?
It was
like,
wild. I'm still kind of hoping like
This
Pusha's gonna
record-
come back today, because you need that. You need to have that instant response.
He said Drake bars, got a hashtag.
Yeah,
that shit.
It's
exactly.
Drake bars. I mean, because you know you're not gonna get
fluffy.
You're not
He
gonna get
fluffy.
nothing filthy. You're not
It's
gonna
called
get some-
Duffy. I mean,
Yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it. I'm like I said, it's all the extra stuff that I like.
Duff.
And the
Duff beer.
and the beat was dope. Like, cause I only heard it on phone, so I only heard the highs. When I got into the studio, I was like, wow, I like that.
I
So,
just
we might have to play it after we run out. We're gonna be out of here in
Whatever.
like 5 minutes off the show anyway, and then I'll play
yeah.
them both.
Good for you, because I'll listen to the Pusha part. Probably won't listen to Drake.
Just trust me. You're gonna like, cause it's funny. Like, it's not Drake. You know, Drake he's got funny with it, but he's also saying real things. And
It's
I
just,
think it's dope.
God, it's so hard for me to.
I
like,
know, and
take
I was
him
in your boat, bro. I
seriously
couldn't stand Drake.
all,
I could not
dude.
stand Drake, but I
It's so
see how
hard.
he's handling these things that are coming at him. You gotta respect it, bro.
I mean, when you got a meme making you look like, you know, famous people's girlfriend,
Yeah.
like, it's hard for
'Cause
me
exactly.
to take you seriously.
And that's
Like,
what I'm
you've
saying,
seen the
too.
pictures of him with, like, Kobe
Cheesing.
and LeBron, like, oh my God. Like, it's hard. And then he was in Degrassi, kid. Like,
Yeah, well, you know, hey, that's how it goes sometimes.
But
Like, yeah, you got before we let you get out of here, you got any more tracks you gonna run?
It's on y'all. What you
You got one more that we haven't heard yet?
I don't think we've heard any of these really.
Well, let's get one more, and before we play that, get everybody your contact info.
yeah, do you have anything on Spotify currently?
No,
No,
That's
okay.
why I'm trying to get that catalog going.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I'm gonna get since he can get that. We're gonna give him something hard real quick.
Just make sure when you do that, you load everything up at once.
Yeah.
So, I mean, might as well throw 100 on there. And like I said, tell everybody, put it on repeat. And, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to bed,
Yeah, because I definitely
Whatever
want to
you
get
go to
those
bed.
in my
get them
playlist.
spins, get them counts.
Damn right. So this right here is the knife. I actually did a video for this one right here, and to put that one out. But that was part of the Village project. So we was doing the Village shows last year. So we got to get y'all out of there one of these days, man, so we can do a whole a whole show.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Get some of the poets on here. You know what I mean?
That would be dope.
But yeah, no, this is the knife, you know, and I got all of them to jump in the video with me right here. So actually, no, you did say something that you haven't heard.
Yeah, run your contact information, and then we'll close it out with this one.
At Manolo, OL_MANOLO. At OL_Manolo, MANOLO.
Bam. So if y'all need tracks, you need pictures, you need shirts, he does it all. It's a one-stop shop.
Hell yeah.
So before catchphrase time.
All right, Bodafool, capital L. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, checking us out, liking, sharing, subscribing, all that great shit. And, it's a great show today with our guests and everything. And I thank y'all. Love y'all. Peace.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Raw C, a.k.a. Certified Raw. Oh God, this is terrible. Why am I forgetting? Whatever. Wait. What was it? Why I forget? Damn. Who's his guest? Who did he bring? Are you drawing a blank too? Did I forget?
Banner?
Yeah.
Banner. Come on. You can do it.
Some
You can do it.
Banner Reese.
There you go. Good job.
Band up Reese.
There you go.
I'm terrible. I'm sorry, bro. I apologize. I'm shitty with names if I don't know you more than once.
If you don't know you more than once,
if I haven't met you more than once, odds are I probably forgot your fucking name because I'm a jackass.
You gotta know all their personalities.
I've been a lot of blunt sessions, bro. Band up Reese. I got you now. I remember. Sorry, it took me a couple minutes. Certified Raw. Round of applause for both of y'all. Band up Reese. Y'all go get all that contact, all them songs. Shout out to Manolo coming through. Y'all got his contact. Go get his songs. Get them pictures. Shout out to Gino Lexus K. Swiss, brother Latino Heat, Beautiful, capital L. As always, this is Surgeon General. It is Blunt Sessions.
Tuned in to Blunt
Sessions, baby.
Prime time.
But before we say that,
Ohio
Manolo,
Radio.
what's this track?
The Fence, Manolo. Here we go.
And we out of here. It's Blunt Sessions, baby.
You are now tuned in to Blunt Sessions. On Flowhio Radio.
I don't need much. No. Yeah. You on the wrong side of the fence. Meet me at the gate, I'll tell you where it begins. This is where the sword meets the pen. Sometimes glory is a pizza, ginger ale, or money order for the rent. Feeling good in the motherfucker up in here. Swerve, toast, liquor, beer, lime spritzer, champagne, chandelier. They passed it and I drink it cause I won't think it clear. You gotta steer past the steel traps past. Can't reveal that spaz on every boom bap with another classic. Reeboks, the kicks hang up the crisp fabric. Unmatched prototype, pristine manufactured. I've had it, lost it, got the gist of it, touched it, went back, looked it up, reached for the chin and rubbed it. Look up at the ceiling now, I swear I see above it. Don't covet thy neighbor's love, just come and join the covenant. Subtle sex magic has her looking at me different. One queen, oracles, muses, but no mistresses. Ain't a one-trick pony in the whole fucking village. And we move in unison to build it or just kill it. I just feel like I'm a new sheet of paper. Unworthy words can be tattooed on your face, so I grade my own placement and punctuation leveled up by 300 for over 30 days straight, man. Just saying. Yeah, I can do a lot with a little bit. I can do a lot with a little bit. Let me show you where the kitchen is. How nice of you to visit the exquisitest. American women get psycho over the thickness of it. Play your cards in this business, don't get too inquisitive. Listen, Linda, MCs can't touch this. All a hammer knows how to do is crush it. Just a cameo in the highlight of the function. Remember the stat sheet, don't show how you don't it. It's the numbers, you'll love it in a little bit. Nothing definitive, kicks and sentences. Life is a pitch, I steal home from the third dimension. Loosen your knees and release the tension. It's time to get it. Feel it? Bit. I can do a lot with a little bit.
You are now tuned in to Blunt Sessions. On Flowhio Radio.
Get him the hell out of here. Get him out of here.